Why some people fear intimacy. Intimacy is not just closeness, it is psychological exposure. It is the moment another person sees your thoughts, your emotions, your patterns, and you can no longer control how you are perceived. For many people, intimacy feels warm and safe. For others, it feels threatening. Not because they don't want connection, but because their brain has learned that closeness comes with danger. In this video, we will be breaking down 12 intimacy codes. The last two are very important, so watch till the end. This is the human code, where we break down human behavior and decode the hidden patterns behind what people do. Subscribe to this channel for more educative videos like this. Number 1. What intimacy really means to the brain. Psychologically, intimacy means lowering defenses. It requires emotional openness, vulnerability, trust, consistency. But the brain is not designed to seek intimacy. The brain is designed to avoid pain. If your early experiences taught your nervous system that closeness leads to rejection, loss, or emotional confusion, your brain will treat intimacy as a threat, not logically, automatically. This reaction happens before conscious thought. Number 2. The role of attachment theory. Psychologists explain fear of intimacy through attachment theory. In early life, the brain learns rules about connection by observing caregivers. When caregivers are emotionally unavailable, inconsistent, critical, unpredictable, the child's brain adapts. It forms an internal rule. Closeness is unreliable. Or worse, closeness leads to pain. These rules don't disappear in adulthood. They operate silently in relationships, friendships, and emotional bonds. This is how attachment patterns form. Number 3. Avoidant attachment and emotional distance. One common pattern linked to fear of intimacy is avoidant attachment. Avoidant individuals often appear independent, emotionally controlled, self-sufficient. But beneath that surface is a nervous system that learned one thing early: relying on others is unsafe. So the brain builds distance as protection. Not because connection isn't desired, but because closeness triggers discomfort, anxiety, or emotional overload. Number 4. Why the fear is not conscious. Most people who fear intimacy do not think, "I am afraid of closeness." Instead, the fear shows up indirectly. Losing interest when relationships deepen, feeling trapped by emotional expectations, becoming irritated by vulnerability, pulling away after moments of closeness. The brain labels intimacy as a threat and activates avoidance behaviors automatically. This is not manipulation. It is conditioning. Number 5. The nervous system connection. Fear of intimacy is not just psychological. It is neurological. When emotional closeness increases, the nervous system may activate fight or flight, increase heart rate, create emotional numbness, trigger shutdown or detachment. The body reacts before logic can intervene. To the nervous system, intimacy feels like loss of control, and the brain prefers predictability over emotional risk. Number 6. Why some people want connection but run from it. This creates a painful contradiction. Many people who fear intimacy crave deep connection, feel lonely, they desire understanding. But when closeness becomes real, their protective system activates. This creates a push-pull pattern. Seeking connection, then withdrawing, then feeling guilt or confusion, then repeating the cycle. The brain is torn between attachment needs and self-protection. Number 7. The role of emotional memory. The brain stores emotional experiences differently than logical memories. You may not remember specific events, but your nervous system remembers how closeness felt. If vulnerability once led to embarrassment, emotional neglect, rejection, emotional overload, the brain encodes intimacy as unsafe. These emotional memories guide behavior without words. This is why insight alone does not erase fear. Number 8. Why intimacy feels like loss of self. For some people, intimacy feels like identity erosion. If early boundaries were ignored or violated, closeness may feel overwhelming. The brain learned, if I get too close, I lose myself. So emotional distance becomes a way to maintain control and autonomy. This fear is not about others. It is about self-preservation. Number 9. How defense mechanisms form. To manage fear of intimacy, the mind develops defenses. Emotional intellectualization. Humor to avoid seriousness. Distraction. Emotional shutdown. Constant busyness. These defenses are not flaws. They are adaptations. They once helped the person survive emotionally, but what protected them earlier may now prevent meaningful connection. Number 10. Why the fear persists into adulthood. The brain prefers familiar patterns, even painful ones. Psychologists call this repetition compulsion. If emotional distance feels familiar, the brain will unconsciously recreate it, not because it is healthy, but because it is predictable. The unknown feels more dangerous than familiar discomfort. Number 11. Can fear of intimacy change? Yes, but not through force. Fear of intimacy does not respond to pressure, guilt, or logic. It responds to emotional safety, gradual exposure, nervous system regulation, consistent, non-threatening connection. Change happens slowly because the brain must update its threat map. This requires new experiences, not arguments. Number 12. The most important truth. People who fear intimacy are not broken. They are adapted. Their brains learn to survive emotional uncertainty. Understanding this changes how we interpret behavior. Distance is not rejection. Silence is not lack of care. Withdrawal is not indifference. It is protection. Number 13. Final thought. Fear of intimacy is not a personality trait. It is a learned response. And anything learned can be unlearned. With patience, safety, and awareness, the human mind does not resist connection. It resists emotional danger. Change the sense of danger, and the code begins to rewrite itself. If this video helped you, like, share, and subscribe for more insights into human behavior. This is the Human Code, where we decode the human psychology. See you next time.